Nassim Haramein. He was talking about the vacuum, how the vacuum over here causes total area mass around the vacuum, where one, the center of all, position number 5, pulling in everything around it. Now, on the rotary phone, we may have 9 numbers plus the 0 plus the area space to dial. We will have to include all that area space. And according to the calculator, okay, we have more of a rectangular area space, 4 high by 3 wide, okay, combining for the space. So the vacuum is causing combustion through the total area space. So the area, let's say center 5, is causing total area movement. If we do this, okay, how big and how strong is that vacuum on Earth? And they were talking about communication at the same time. So if it's going out through one area, it must be coming in through another area, just like the heartbeat. Number 1 on this video. Number 2 on this video, it's the way I do things through games and words, through words that associate, that are pertinent, that everybody seems to look at, or most people think of it. I'm born, I am of balance, I am a Libra, I am a Virgo, I'm a Vierge. So I come with all these words. Okay, Pisces is now a fish. Poisson is a fish. Aquarius is now a Verseau, which can also mean water, which means to spill water. An aquarium, the word Aquarius, or quarter. Capricorn, corn or niblets in corn, where they also said maïs. Maïs is a link to the Mayan. Capri, okay, Capri, I can't remember. Capri means to be stuck. Sagittarius, Sagittaire, we have the word air, and we have Sagittarius, the word inside of it, which is also connected as the word in English, is scorpion, the ion. Okay, or just connect the core, the ion, the pinion of Ben, the birth of a son, Aquarius, Sagittarius now linked together. Scorpion, does we connect to anything else? We have Poisson, which says this P, sun. Pisces are pieces. We have Bélier, which is a big change in names. So we see big time that Bélier and Bélier, okay? Bélier is Aries, Nick? I'm going to have to check this out. So I'm going to continue the video showing you that Aries is Bélier. Aries to me is an air sign. Bélier is like a goat. Taurus is like the bull. It also says water in its name. Gémeaux means twins. Mini, electronic. Creation, through the moon. Cancer does not change the name. Leo. Leo can be the name of a lion. Again, another word, but the principal word in ion and in scorpion. So I now have to connect the lion to the scorpion. Balance changes its name, changes the first letter. And it also says Bal as in lab science. Lab science. So we have over here Aquarius and Verseau. V for life, angel life. P for Pisces, we completely change its name. This is just in English and French. And why I do this is because I know there's something pertinent and deeper into the numeric value count, in which I'm not counting right now. We're going to jump on and go on to something else that I have not jumped into yet. July, August, September, bring on the jazz and the sun of the DJ from the FM and AM connecting. So we can also say Jason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It ends at 18. It ends at the sun. 18 is the first connection. The sun is the first, the sun and Mars. The sun to Mars, 16 times 3 is 48. Pluto now connects the son of man to 17, which is through the quarter movement in time, because 15 times 4 is your 60 seconds, and 18, 3 times 18 is 54. I used the number 3 because I found that in the number 3 will bring Tesla's energy perfect. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18, 1 and 8 is 9. 3 times 7 is 21, 2 and 1 is 3. And it's funny that the numeric value for 3 equals to 56 and 7 equals to 65, 11, 11. 3 and 11 is the red ball in pool. 7, 11 is the gateway in the game of craps. 8 has a value of 49. 7 times 7, the gateway of Christ, equals to 49. 7 plus 7, 14, creates the letters DNA. Also, it is the AD world, where what is missing between 1 and 4 is 2 and 3, the BC world. Inside 1 and 4, the AD world. 10 equals to number 39, and 3 is the letter C. 9 is the letter I. 9 and 3, 12 is the letter L. That says CL equaling the sky. 11 equals to 63. Even. She is even. 12 equals to 78. If you add up 1 through 12, it'll equal to 78. 12 equals to 87. I am sorry, and so does October. 13 will equal to 91. 12 is the Bat's Mitzvah. 7, 8, the gateway to heaven. G and H, the silent G and H in words like in gate and 8. And then you have 13. 616 Monopoly crossover. Although you know you have 10 in a Monopoly side, the actual square value in Monopoly when you move squares, because all properties are rectangular and not square, that means there must be a minimum of 2 areas for Monopoly. 16113 is Monopoly board, 169 area spaces, 168 plus 1, 168 hours in the week. 15 times 3, 45, equaling to the fox and the sun. 3 times 14 equals to 42, equals to the numeric value 5 and 9, and the cat stands for communication, because when you create the star, which is the x and the plus, over multiple, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, equals 8 and 6, and the separation is the 7th gate. And in the games section of 6 and 8, it is the spirit, or the numbers 7 and 6, meaning the payout on these numbers is you bet 6 and you get 7, and the creation of that happens to be 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals to 76. And here is your 6. The opposite is the 1, and the only way to make 6 work is to turn it on this angle called a 45-degree angle, because this area of 6 here is halfway between both. The actual greatest diameter is the 4 corners, so you must turn it. So now what is missing over here, and what is missing over here and over here, makes 6, the area of 4, 5, 6, the greatest diameter inside the poles, running at 23.5. Run it at 23.4 to 23.6, and you end up with 666 and 234, your vibration, equaling to your 90-degree angle. Draw it down and draw it over, equaling to the L, equaling to the L on both sides. So we get that 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. We have 3 times 13 is 39, equals to the sky system. 3 times 12 is 36. That is the half-life again. Every time you get half of a number, it's a half-life. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 will create the numbers 9 and 18. Now, 18 is the numeric value for what is in the center of this cube, that in the center of this square, okay, whether it's the high or the low. Remember, numbers. The numbers are 18 to create the half-life. That's on the roulette wheel. There's 36 numbers, and in the design, if you know any of my designs or you want to see it, just ask. You will get to the mirror image when you connect together 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. The total is 111, and that is the actual numeric value for the Twin Towers. When you open the door to the roof of the Twin Towers, you walk up the stairs, you walk onto the roof, there's a little hut there, you open that door, well, you've just come out of room number 111, and that would be the Twin Tower door. So you would end up with the center over here to these 9, and then the 2 becomes the center, as we get another 9 numbers. 9 and 9 is 18, right? Mirror, mirror, 9 and 9. So we have our 18. So the center would be here. Then the center would move to here. Then the next center would move here. Then the next center would move here. So you have 1 center, 2 centers, 3 centers, 4 centers. Anyways, it's hard to exactly. I'd have to design that center. So you'd have, what would the number be? Your first center would be 5. Your second center would be 2. And what happens over here? Well, I'm counting the wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then it'd be 10, 11, 12. 1 and 1 is 2. 13, 14, 15. 14, 1 and 4 is 5. That'd be the next center. Then you'd have 15, 16, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So your last center, okay, is here. Your first center is here. Your next center is here. Then you have 11 over here, your next center. And then you have 14. So you have 5, 8, 2, 5. Those are your 4 centers. And then below you'll have 2. And then above at the end you'll have 17. You'll be between 2 and 17. 2, 17, 1 and 7 equals 8. That is your gateway. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 is 7 and 8. Communication of the fox, G and H, the gateway to heaven. And the 8 is your natural. In the game of Baccarat, which is another game, they explain to you when one player has a 3 and the other, you have to open the card for the bank. That's, I don't remember exactly what the exact law is of pulling cards in Baccarat, but 3 and 8 seem to stop everything. And church has U and R. U is the 21st letter, and R has the 18th letter. The R is the 18th letter. U is 21 equals to 39 equals to your sky system. C and H 11. C and H 11 as C is 3, H is 8 equaling to 11. Minimum 3, maximum 11. 1 and 1 is 2, and 2 and 8 is the cycle. 3 and 2 create the letters to the BC cycle. 3 and 11, which is the red ball in pool. And that 11 ball in pool, there's so much more to add on to this, but my head is busting right now. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. We're going to just add in the last one. This all has to be done in French. We have to see the differences in whether or not the first letter changes. Remember? And in French. In French, instead of saying day, you say D. Dimanche, it starts with dimanche, but every other day in the week ends in D-I, 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 D-I. Raphael 7286 and a constellation Pegasus. Thank you for watching.